Are you looking for an inexpensive yet unique gift for your family, friends, spouse, or loved ones? Look no further. It's your girl Shanese from season 6 of 60 Days In. Writing in a journal helped my days go by a lot faster. It also helped me sort out feelings and thoughts to keep me from being on edge so much. We have over 450 planners, coloring books, and journals on Amazon right now. The link is in the description, and you can always search Shanese Shields on Amazon and follow my author page. Happy shopping! What's up? It's your girl Drama Queen coming to you with another reaction video for season 7 of 60 Days In. This is the second reaction video for episode 9 titled Inmate or Civilian. If you missed the first reaction video, that video concentrates on Carlos and some of the things and some of the actions that took place in the mail pod with Carlos. This particular video and this reaction is going to be about the mail pot as well, but this is going to concentrate more on Darius and his incredible mission. Now, before I give Darius props, I got to get in your butt, Darius. How you gonna start the episode off talking about you don't know what day you want? What the hell you mean you don't know what day you want? I knew the day, the minute, and the hour. Just as Carlos has said, and I mentioned it in the other reaction video, I have a week left. What you mean you wouldn't count down the time? I'm like, yeah, right. I call what the young kids say, I call cap on that. I call cap. You capping, Darius, you capping. You knew how many days you been there. But no. Darius starts talking to the inmates about buying items and reselling them. He wants to be an example of change, and he feels like he can do that by showing these inmates how to make money when they get back home. You know, that's one of the things that a lot of inmates struggle with when they get out is, okay, I have this record and nobody's going to hire me. I have to have a job for probation, parole, or I have to have a job to take care of my family or pay these, fines or whatever. How am I going to do that? And so I was really intrigued by this unique approach that I felt like Darius, was taken. I was very, very impressed with that. I like the fact that Darius was spitting major game to Deshaun and teaching him to get paid for things that, he enjoys doing or he is, good at. He wants to show them, and this is what I liked, he wants to show them that there's an easier route than stealing from a Walmart, a Kroger, a Macy's, a Target, a Dillard's. He wants to show people that. And I think that is amazing. I think it is so amazing. One of the things that Darius said is that I really enjoy is that Deshaun needs someone in the long haul to mentor him, and Darius is willing to step up to the plate. So I think that shows the type of character that Darius has. And I want to say this too. I follow Darius in his social media, and I see a lot of the things that he's doing in the community, and I think he is doing awesome and amazing things. I think a lot of times when people see people on TV or, on a reality show, on a docuseries, we feel like, oh, we know them and we can base judgment solely off of what we see, off the little bit of airtime that participants are given. And a lot of the times it's not, because that's the manufactured story that you are seeing. And I believe everything that Darius says, because when I look at his social media, I see he's doing the same exact thing. So keep up the great work. Even though I'm going to get in your butt in a minute, keep up the great work. Darius, one of the other things that he said that really struck me was he said, the The first time he was locked up, he didn't have a purpose, and now he does. I think that that's amazing because you do have a purpose. And I talk about your quiet confidence, and now we have this. Now, I think this is the first time that I can remember in 60 days in history that I've seen a participant make a flyer to educate inmates in jail. I thought it was a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant idea. However, although it was very brilliant, Darius, bruh, I got a question for you. I have to know, because I want to get this same type of knowledge that you're spitting to the inmates. I want to know, and I need you to make sure that you answer this question for me, okay? I need to know, Darius, what is financial, not facial, financial, finacial, finacial. What's finacial, freedom? You made me pause. I was like, wait, huh? Now I know I'm an educator and I teach language arts and I have misspelled words before, but I had to tease you a little bit. I had to tease you, but what you were doing were great. But I had to pause it because you had me tripping like, that ain't how you spell financial. Something's missing from that word. And then I said it's a letter missing. It's another N. So no, I had to tease you though, but I think it is amazing what you did. Even Thump came. What? And you had everyone's undivided attention. I kept talking to the TV. I said, you better talk about profit margin and return on investment. That's my type of words. I'm a marketing person. You better teach them. I also like the idea that you provided snacks as well. And I feel like sometimes when you do stuff like that, people can come for the wrong reasons. I didn't feel like that this time. I saw people taking notes. They probably misspelled financial like you did, but that's okay. They get the gist. They get the point. They get the knowledge. So when they get out, they have a basis to start. There is YouTube. There is Google. There are so many things that you can do and that you can have access to try to grow your money and become a bigger and better person. And I just thought that it was excellent. In that moment, you said that you were proud when you saw the gentleman there taking notes, asking questions, and doing all of that. You should have been. You should have been. And it's so funny because Deshaun said that he needed the child version. And it's so funny because it reminded me my first time doing the 48-hour film festival as a director, producer, writer with my production company. And there was a young guy that was just like Deshaun. And I would, I always send out these long emails and I would break down everything and we would talk. And so after I broke down everything, I say, anybody have any questions? Everybody was on board. This particular actor, he said, okay, Shanese, you say all of that. I need you to sum it all up. And I'm like, sum it all up. So it's so funny because towards the end of when we rapped, we were all yelling, sum it all up, sum it all up, sum it all up. And so that moment reminded me of Deshaun saying that he needed the child version. He needed it to be broken down. Darius discusses the lack of sleep due to immature people in jail. Unfortunately, the jail is full of immature people. So people are trading commissary for pills just so they can sleep. I discussed that more in depth with the last video. I get it. It is noisy. It's lack of sleep. It really helped me for what I do now, which is I sleep in increments. Because it's very, very hard. I did have one of my roommates that was there for a short amount of time. She was there for a week that traded pills for commissary. She was like, she was there 7 days. Probably, I'm going to say on day maybe 3. She was like, I just need to sleep this through. Like, I don't want to have to think about it. I just need to sleep. So she literally traded commissary for pills and she slept. So it's not so unheard of. So it's I just learned to sleep when it was quiet, and didn't matter what time of day. If it was 3 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. When it was quiet, I tried to lay down and sleep because it was very, very exhausting. Now, I was a little nervous when Carlos gave Darius the pills. I was like, oh shoot. Oh God. Oh no, Darius. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm like, you got all these cool points. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Hey, you didn't do it. You made me so proud. Even though I'm only a couple years older than you, I felt like a proud mama bear. I was like, thank you. Thank you, Jesus. You didn't do it. You made me feel so proud. Thank you, Darius. Thank you. Now, I do wonder, when y'all had the reunion, and y'all was watching clips and discussing stuff, like, I know how it go, because, I've been there, done that. Did you tell Carlos? Or I wonder if Carlos found out that you didn't take them pills on the episode on Thursday night like we did. Things that make you go, I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. Darius was asked by production if he has taken any drugs or pills while in the program, and he confidently said no. And I believed him. I unequivocally believed him. The crazy thing is, the production asked Darius if he noticed a change in Carlos's mood in the last 4 days. And he said, yeah. He's been just kind of tired and out of it. And that, for me, again, I can't say unequivocally I wouldn't take pills. For me, because of my health situation, there's no way in hell I would risk taking some pills that I don't know what they can do. And I would like to think, even if I didn't have the health situation, because I have control issues and I like to know things, that I would not have taken the pills. But I understand why he did it. But that's why I wouldn't, because I would not want to deal with the side effects of not knowing what I took. And then I go to medical because I'm sick or passed out or something, or have a seizure, and they ask what I took, and nobody knows. Those are just things you have to think about. But when you are sleep deprived, sometimes you can't think about that. I get that Carlos wanted to sleep his days away, but you mentally checked out. Carlos mentally checked out. He mentally tapped out, checked out. While you're sleeping, you don't know what's going on in the jail. You're missing opportunities. And I'm glad that Darius was intelligent enough to act like he took the drugs because he didn't want it to seem like a big deal, ask the questions, and then give the drugs back to the production team. You get a kudos from me. The only thing I'm going to say, bruh, man, I know, you ain't going back to jail because you ain't about that life. You are about change. And I know from now on, you're going to have access to Google and, spell checking. Everything is Finacial. I don't know what Financial freedom is, but I'm glad that you got them that Financial freedom. So when they get out, hopefully by then they'll have that financial freedom so they can drop the recidivism rate and break the chain of going back and forth to jail. Darius, you cool with me, and you get 2 thumbs up for me on this episode. You made 60 days in history for me. There was a couple things that were done in this episode that made 60 days in history for me because I've seen all 7 episodes, participated as a participant in one episode. So I think I kind of know what I'm talking about. So great job, Darius. Keep doing what you're doing in the community. It is not going unnoticed. And I am so proud of you. And I am so proud to call you my brother, my 60 days in brother. Drama Queens getting ready to sign out. Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell, and you tune in to the last reaction video for this episode. Drama Queen is out.